Good morning, dear students. Thanks for coming to this class. Welcome, Justin and Evelyn. How are you? Thanks for coming to this class. Welcome, dear Joel and Patricio. How was your weekend? Thank you. Welcome, Karina. How are you? Are you fine? Thank you very much. I'm going to share my screen. Please wait a minute. Thanks for coming to this class. And we are going to start. Someone can help me? What day is today? Justin, what day is today? Please turn on your microphone. I can hear. January? Are you kidding? Very good. May. Perfect. What number? What day? 24. Let me see. Excellent. Please read what day is today. Justin, yes. May 24, 2021. Excellent. Thanks for sharing, dear Justin. Today we're going to study the topic used to. And you, as students, will be able to use used to talk about past habits. At the beginning, I am going to share a video. You have to listen that conversation. This contains a dialogue. Please turn off your microphones in order everyone can hear the dialogue. Thank you very much. Are you ready? Thumbs up. Excellent. Let's start.
Where's Mum?
I don't know. She called earlier and said she'd call back. She wants to speak to us both.
Did she sound happy or serious?
Happy?
Is she finally going out with your head teacher?
Ha, I'm not sure. But I think they've been seeing each other for a while. He didn't used to wear nice clothes, and recently he's looking quite cool.
I wonder if she'll start travelling less.
Maybe. She used to go away on really long trips, and these days it's maximum a week.
Oh, hi, Mum. Are you in London?
Yes, surprise!
Are you writing about London?
Yes, I am. I'd forgotten how amazing it is, and it's near home.
So, do you have more reasons to stay near home these days?
No. Like what?
Never mind.
I just thought that I'm always abroad, but we've got one of the most interesting cities in the world just an hour from home, and I've never even written about it. So here I am. I haven't been here to visit for years. It's nothing like it used to be. The record shop I always used to visit is now a really cool cafe specialising in bubble tea.
So what else did you used to go to London for?
For fun. For concerts and to buy new clothes. But it didn't used to be as busy as it is now. I love what they've done on the South Bank. I hadn't seen the London Eye close up before, and the Tate Modern's an impressive building with great views of the bit that used to be the docks.
So is it all so different?
No, not completely. The area near the river is very different, but the West End hasn't changed much. The theatres are still great, and Piccadilly Circus looks a little different than it used to. But it's still a meeting place, and the lights are still there. But I like the new London. So,
Yes?
I've booked hotel rooms for the three of us for this weekend, so you can get to know London a bit better.
Cool! Wow!
I'll book your train tickets now and call you back in an hour or so, okay?
Okay,
all right.
Now I have a question. Justin, where was Sophie working? The place. Tell me, please. Tell us. London. Excellent. Karina, please help me. What reason did Sophie use to travel to London? What reason did Sophie use to travel to London? Excellent. Now she is working in London. But in the past, what reason did Sophie use to travel to London? For fun. Excellent. Thanks for sharing, Karina. Let's continue. Now I'm going to introduce you an old man. And I want you to help me to answer the following questions. This is an old man. And here we have some questions. I want you to help me with your answers. What do you think, in your opinion, with ideas that come your mind? For example, the first question is, where is this man from? Where is this man from, in your opinion? For example, if you ask me, where is this man from? I would say, he looks like, I think he is from Quito, in my case. What do you think, Justin? Where is this man from? United States. Excellent. Maybe. Joel, what do you think? He is from United States? What do you think? Where is this man from? Guayaquil. Maybe. Thank you. Another question. What did he do when he was younger? What do you think? What did he do when he was younger? Someone can help me? Patricio. Policeman. Maybe interesting. Justin. Teacher. Interesting. Evelyn, what do you think? Seller. Maybe. Thank you. Another. What do you think, Karina? Is he married? Is he married? Yes or no? I think it is an easy question. Excellent. Thank you. And what do you think, Patricio? Is he married? Interesting. Patricio thinks he is alone. Maybe. Another question. I think this is an easy question. Does he have children? Joel, does he have children? Yes. How many? How many do you think? 5. Maybe. Thank you. Karina, does he have children? Interesting answer. Karina thinks she is alone. He is alone, sorry. Excellent. The last one. What do you think? Does he work? Does he work? Justin says no, because he is old. Interesting. Thanks for sharing, dear students. I am going to share some information with you. This man is retired now because he used to be a teacher of English. He used to teach both little children and adults. He used to make his students laugh with his funny way of teaching. His students used to love him. Now he is very old. Remember, he used to be a teacher in the past. Now, Evelyn, was he a teacher? Was he a teacher? Yes or no? What do you think? Of course, was he a teacher? Yes, he was. Excellent. Justin, is he still a teacher? What do you think? Is he still a teacher? No. Now he's old. Excellent. Let's continue. What do you see in that screen? Please, Evelyn, read the topic. Used to for past habits. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, of course. We use used to plus base form the verb or verb for past habits that are not longer happening or true in the present. We can make up sentences to write or speak using used to, but we always have to follow the following structure. In that case, used to is equal for singular and plural. I mean that we use used to with I, she, we, they, etc. in singular and plural case. In addition, we make up sentences, affirmative sentences. We can use used to plus verb. In that case, play, go, swim, make, etc. Also, we can make up negative sentences, but we have to use didn't use to plus base form of the verb or verb, in that case, teach, study, buy, etc. But remember that we have to use to for repeated actions in the past, for habits in the past, which are usually finished because now we are older or we give up to doing these activities that we did in the past. For that reason, we use used to. And pay attention, don't forget that we not use to for actions that happen only once in the past. No. Or habits. Excellent. Excellent, Emily. For habits. Let's continue with our study. We're going to practice some grammatical structures in order you can use a current language. Pay attention, please. At the beginning, we're going to study how to make up affirmative statements. I have a chart. At the beginning, we have to write or use subject plus used to plus verb. I wrote a sentence. Please, Justin, Read, please, the first sentence. I used to drive a bike. Everyone repeat after me, please. Repeats after me, please. I used to drive a car. I used to drive a car. Excellent. Now we're going to write another example. Please, Karina, tell me a subject. In singular or plural? There is not a problem. In singular, she, plus, what else? Karina, what else? Sorry, plus, used to, perfect, plus, play, soccer. Excellent. Everyone repeats after me. She used to play soccer. Patricio? Repeat after me, Patricio, please. She used to play soccer. Yes. We always have to follow this structure. Do you have any question? No? Anything is clear? Thank you very much. Let's continue. Now we are going to make up negative sentences. We have the following structure. Please pay attention. At the beginning, a subject plus didn't used to. In that case, I used contraction. You can do the same. Plus verb. Please, Patricio, read that negative sentence. I didn't used to drive a car. If you can see, here I use contraction, but here I don't use contraction. It is the same. It means the same thing. You can use the bad options. However, you have to follow the instructions when we can use contraction or didn't. Excellent. Now we're going to practice. I am going to write another example. Please, Evelyn, tell us a subject. Tell us a subject. We, excellent, we. Thank you. Didn't. What else? Used to. What else, Evelyn? A verb. Can be the same sentence, but now we're going to do in a negative sentence. Used to play soccer. Please, everyone repeats after me. We didn't used to play soccer. We didn't used to play soccer. I mean, in the past, we didn't play soccer. Now, we play basketball. Excellent. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? No? Anything is clear? Are you sure? Okay. Let's continue. Sorry. Okay. Now we're ready. to continue. I have a question for you in that part. What kind of personality did you have when you were younger? I imagine that your mother say, for example, when Justin was younger, she used to be talkative, or he used to be introvert. I don't know, I only guessed. But in that case, I have some adjectives. You have to use them to describe yourself and answer and tell us what kind of personality did you have when you were younger. I am going to model the first example. In my case, I would say, in the past, I used to be introvert because I enjoyed to be alone. In that case, please do this and tell me when you are ready to answer. Justin, are you ready? Not yet? No problem. Patricio, are you ready? Yeah, tell us, please. What kind of personality did you have when you were younger? Turn on your microphone, please. Thank you. Patricio say he used to be bold. Bold means when you are brave, when you are courage, when you are Valentine. I admire you. Thanks for sharing. Let's continue. Evelyn, tell us, please. Evelyn say when she used to be hardworking. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Karina, please tell us. What kind of personality did you have when you were younger? Karina says, Karina says she used to be introvert, but now I can see that Karina is extrovert. Excellent, thank you. Let's continue. Justin, tell us, please. Justin say, I used to be bold. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dear students. You did an excellent job. Let's continue. Now we're going to work in a worksheet. I am going to share the link in the chat. Excellent. Later, you have to send me a photo with your grade. I shared the link in the chat right now. This is the worksheet. We're going to work and practice in the first activity, only in the first activity. You have to fill in the blanks with the used to or didn't use to plus verb. The verbs are in the brackets. You have to choose them and write. Later, you have to send me a photo with your grade. Do this, please. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes for finish your activity, please. Karina, yeah, of course. Evelyn sent me your photo with your job. In that case, I can see the first sentence, the first second, sorry, third, four, five are correct. Excellent. Because you use the correct structure, the grammatical structure that we studied before. But I can see in the exercise 6, you did a mistake. Remember, as I said before, we always use it to for singular and plural. It is the same. It does not change. We does not to add the consonants at the last of the use. We forgot to add the sound D. Use it to plus verb. The numbers 7 and 5 are correct. The number 9 is correct too. I can see that on the sentence number 10, you did a mistake. You forgot to add the consonant D at the last of the use. Yeah, remember that we use the form, the grammatical structure, use to with singular and plural. You forgot to add the vowel D. Use to get. Now is clear, Evelyn? Don't worry, don't worry. The number 11, my family didn't used to practice. Someone can tell us, what is the mistake that Evelyn did? What is the mistake? Excellent, Patricia, excellent. Remember that when we use the negative didn't use to, the auxiliary did make or do the times the past. In that case, they use the word use only you have to write without the D sound. We only have to write didn't use to. No, didn't use to. Excellent. The number 12, the school bus used to pick us up at 7:30 a.m. Someone can tell us what is the mistake that Evelyn did in that sentence? The number 12. Justin, can you tell us, please? Excellent. Evelyn forgot to add the D sound at the last the word used. Excellent, dear students. Congratulations. You did an excellent job. Let's continue. Let's continue with our class. Okay. We have another video. We have to answer the following questions. Pay attention, please. It is an interesting video.
GoEnglish.tv. Used to.
When do we use used to?
Someone can tell us, when do we use used to? Evelyn? For past habits, let me see.
To describe something we did in the past.
Correct, Evelyn. Remember that we use used to describe something we did in the past, but now don't do. Excellent.
But don't do now. How do we structure used to in an affirmative sentence?
Someone can help me to answer the following question. How do we structure used to in an affirmative sentence? It is an easy question. Joel, can you tell us? Subject plus affirmative sentence. Used to plus verb. Let me see.
Subject.
Subject
Plus.
plus
Used to.
used to
Plus.
plus
Verb.
verb.
I used to play tennis.
Everyone repeats after me. I used to play tennis. Thank you very much.
How do we structure used to in a negative sentence?
Another question. Please, Patricio, tell us, what do we structure used to in a negative sentence? What do we do? What do we structure used to in a negative sentence? The structure, please tell us. Subject plus didn't, used to plus verb. Let me see.
Subject. Plus. Didn't. Plus. Used to.
Remember,
In negative sentences, we say used to and not used to.
excellent. Evelyn did that mistake, but remember, don't forget that in the negative sentence, we always have to write, subject plus didn't plus used to. Excellent. Let's continue.
Plus. Verb. They didn't used to study.
How do we structure used to in an interrogative sentence.
Someone can help me to answer the following question? Evelyn, how do we structure used to in an interrogative sentence? Yeah, I can see if you are paying attention. We didn't study, we have not studied the structure in the interrogative sentence. We're going to study in the next classes. But pay attention to the correct structure.
Did plus subject plus used to.
In interrogative sentences, like in negative sentences, we say used to and not used to.
Plus verb. Did she used to be vegan?
Examples. Example 1.
I used to have a car, but now I have a scooter.
Before, in the past, I used to have a car. I used to have a car.
Example 2.
James used to be a fireman. Now he's a policeman.
In the past, he used to be a fireman. But now, he's a policeman.
Example 3.
Ben didn't used to have a girlfriend, now he does, and he's in love.
In the past, he didn't have a girlfriend.
Ooh la la!
Now he does.
Example 4.
Humans didn't used to live in houses, but now they do.
In the past, humans didn't used to live in houses, but now he does. Thanks a lot, dear students. Thank you very much to be here. See you the next opportunity. Take care. Bye-bye. See you later.